Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay. So last session we started discussing about some of the content as far as there is a full semester the 40 hours. Usually, as of now, as far as Swayam course is concerned, they'll have following for the 40 hours, whatever the 4 credit form is there for various component. Then this is something because taking for the student journey, we call it as a digital hotspot. Under digital hotspot, they'll creating for the creating learning plan. They various these taking into consider for the enrollment, and also taking for the application process, program planning. These are all the some of the digital hotspots there. Probably you can refer later, and I will share the PPT. Then this is recently we had a meeting last 2 weeks back. We had a meeting with the Ministry of Education. They are also given some kind of some key highlights for the entire country as well as for the how that information communication technology. Then also taking for the what is the status of Swayam is concerned. As an understanding, the Swayam, because this was initiated in the 2017 by Honorable President of India. Then also as on today, because already made UGC notification, up to 40% of the credit can be claimed for Swayam. This is already they made it in the clear for the 2021 regulation. Then also given these are all the courses is designed by the various esteemed institutions like IIT, IIC, IIM, various premier institutions involved for developing the courses. Then also given for 3087 unique courses have been developed till date for technical and non-technical discipline. This is something important. The presently taking for the as a mapping of entire country, almost 293 universities across India, they'll given for the credit transfer. Still almost I told 900 plus universities were there put together of central universities, state universities, deemed to be university, private university. For only 293 university already they made for the credit transfer. That's the mandate for the credit transfer in the respective universities. Then recently these 2000 January 2024 12th cycle enrollment start. 1247 courses are made available. This is something is unique. Looking for 1247 courses are made available. The variety of choices are there in the either in the different discipline, either taking for the technical or maybe non-technical courses or maybe engineering, whatever the component. So based on the thing, this is again board is approved almost 2247 courses. This is already it's made available for the enrollment start from January 2024. Probably the multidisciplinary stream wise, there's also some of the interesting component. And also, whichever the courses it is because already given, it is a primary education institution already given IIT, IIC, IIM, whatever the component. Then also taking for the entire thing already given almost 37 million enrollment so far as far as for the Swayam course is concerned. As on today, only Swayam courses are access for the only for the across in the states. But now they're making into consider for the international students also can able to access for the whatever the Swayam app, Swayam courses. This is something added value addition. Then also given why this Swayam is an important, what is the benefit you're getting out of the Swayam courses with as an university level or maybe as an institutional level. Then also given for the some kind of multidisciplinary approach because already given in our choice-based credit system, we given for some kind of focused on as well as for the multidisciplinary nature. Then also given for the more emphasis given for the as a choices. Probably any student studying in the physics, probably they can study for in the open elective through Canada, or maybe literature, or any student studying for the literature, they can study for the computer related subject in the whatever the open elective. That's why they given for the open elective because this is again under the Swayam. There also there is an opportunity for they can learn for the various multidisciplinary approaches. That is also an advantage. Then also taking for the university will have opportunity to associate with reputable brand names as IIT. This is something very important because only thing is our building our student also will compete with other premier institutions with respect to the they are also taking for the various form because same subject whichever subject is offered by the IIT or maybe IIMD, the same subject is studied by our students say and then also get the certification. This is some kind of building their that confidence and that whatever the competency with respect to the subject. Then also university can attract more student. That's also there. This is something important. Then also given for this, there is also made some attempt for the industry standards. This then also taking for the vertical 3, so that's also started. Then also each institute as well as for the university, they have to make for the local chapter. Probably local chapter will coordinating for facilitating for the various courses implementation or enrollment or maybe getting certification. Then also given for the national testing agency in the entire country, that examination conducted by the national testing agency. That is there in the thing. But 2017, when Swayam was introduced, so they'll given for the conducted for the examination for the respective university, whichever the university is implemented for the Swayam courses. At the time, University of Hyderabad, University of Mysore is the forefront for that conducting the exam. You only conducted the exam because that coordinated by the Net Bureau, University Grant Commission. 2018, we have conducted the examination that the allotted center for the University of Mysore, then also given for the as excellent center for conducting the SWAYAM examination. So 2019 onward, they started for the National Testing Agency. The NTA is the entire country. The NTA is conducting the examination, then also scheduling for the entire country under the SWAYAM course. These are some of the benefits. Then also aligned with the Indian education system, the semester, because whatever the cycle is there, that has to be linked with our aligned with our present whatever the calendar. Then also world-class content of outstanding faculty for all the domains. This is something there in the thing. Then also freedom to choose from the full of courses. This is again 1,247 courses is made available for January 2024. Probably there is a lot of choices is there for the various disciplines. Then also free. This is again given various platform. Probably taking for the headaches or taking for the various other platform providing for the MOOC courses. Then again, we need to be pay for as an enrollment fee for the thing. But this course is a free of cost. That's also one of the thing. Then also you can have the easily accessible. Then also industry vertical. This is also some of the Coursera, LinkedIn, Meta. These are some of the thing already they're going to be adding for this thing. Then also local chapter is there. Then also national credit framework because already given for the as a mandate. These are all the some of the benefit they're getting out of the SSOM courses because there is nothing. Then these are all the some of the thing already made in the last 15 days back. We had a meeting with joint secretary for all the university vice chancellor, including for the course coordinator as well as for the SWAYAM coordinators. This is the initiation. Probably it has to be taken some kind of streamlining for the thing. Probably upcoming days they will going to mandate for these SWAYAM courses for the each courses. Then also already they're linked with this accreditation. Probably they'll ask you for how many students have enrolled for the SWAYAM courses, how many students you in your university or maybe in your institute given for the credit transfer. This is something already they added. NBA as well as for the taking for the NAC as well as for the NARF ranking. Then also they're asking for the thing in your institute or maybe in your university, how many MOOC courses you developed, how many faculty are involved for the developing the MOOC courses, how many MOOC courses made available. These are all some of the things were there. Probably these are all some of the additional things probably help you for further. These are all the some of the thing there in the thing. Probably whenever you free, just you can go to the SWAYAM portal, various content, other component were there. So now I'll move to the another. It is just a minute. Yes, my slide is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now we'll discuss some of the initiatives on NMICT, then
Yes,
various other thing. One of the interesting thing is as far as for this Swayam Prabha, because initially I started for taking for the various initiative under the National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology. One of the interesting, we call it as a Swayam Prabha. This is for MHRD project. Earlier, Minister of Human Resource Development has started for this project. They are using for the satellite-based education, that is for that taking into consider the entire this satellite uplinking station at the BISAC is given for the entire this satellite uplinking station. Then also this is free DTH services for Doordarshan because initially they started for the free DTH services for Doordarshan. Only thing is we need to be take for the setup box, probably that connecting with your TV. Probably you can see for the video various video lesson of the SWAYAM courses. Then this is one of the very good initiative under the Ministry of Education as well as for the Ministry of earlier Ministry of Human Resource Development as well as for the Swayam Prabha is concerned. Every day there will be new content of at least 4 hours which would be repeated 6 times in a day. So this is something probably I think you can instruct your university or maybe your institute. it costing about oddly probably 5,000 to 10,000 rupees for buying for the dish. Probably no need to pay any subscription. Only you need to buy the dish for this Swayam Prabha. Probably that can be connected for the never either you taking for the wherever your seminar hall. Probably you taking, we call it as a blended classroom. You make it as a blended classroom. Whenever the seminar hall free, probably can make use of this Swayam Prabha. Probably all the student or maybe research scholar, all faculty can view that content. This is something interesting. Probably you can inform to the concerned principals or maybe concerned persons as an university level for installing for the Swayam Prabha. Then also these are all the curriculum based course content covering delivery disciplines. Then also these channel partner is IIT, NPTEL, UGC, CEC, NCERT, NEOS. These are there. Then one of the interesting thing is as far as for these Swayam Prabha, because one of the success that program is there, IIT aspirants who are all joining for the IIT aspirant for the appearing for the IIT, that JEE main and JEE. So they are also given for some of the professor assisted learning. That PAL program is also one of the successful program under the Swayam Prabha. Probably just you can make use of this Swayam Prabha. This is there in the thing. Then also given for the each higher education as well as for I think humanities, languages, literature, which what are the content for available, what are the content is available, all the details are made available. Probably whenever you free, just go to the Swayam Prabha website, you will see the what is the scheduling, whatever the entire program is there, nothing, because already given every day there is a 4-hour fresh content is made available. The entire the 24/7 is the education channel. You will get for the various content delivered by these premier institution professor, IIT, NPT, IIT, IAC, as well as for the IIM professor, whatever the thing. This is something very important. Probably just you can instruct your colleges or maybe your university. Probably can installing for the Swayam Prabha. This is something. Then moving to the next component as a national digital library, because already we started one of the interesting aspect as far as National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology under the National Digital Library, because already given almost 4 crore digital repositories made available. 4 crore digital repository in the form of the books or whatever the thing is made available under the National Digital Library. Probably you can ask in your librarian, or maybe you're asking the concerned institute, or maybe individually also you can register for this as an academician, as a teacher, as a student. Probably you can have a registration of this National Digital Library. Based on the National Digital Library, you can download for the plenty of digital repository made available in the National Digital Library. Then also so many journals also there in the thing. Then also now recently they made it for the all the video content is linked, whichever the video content is made available for the various platform, that also linked with under this National Digital Library. Probably starting from because already given this entire thing 9th standard of the post graduation, that all the content is made available, that all the resources also linked with the National Digital Library. Probably can you should have a time to search in that material. Lot of material is there, lot of repositories made available under the National Digital Library. Then also given for the humanities, sciences, engineering, literature, law and management. Based on the various discipline, there is also a lot of content, is a lot of document, then also journals, then also so many things. These are all some of the things were there as far as for the National Digital Library. Probably you can make use of this National Digital Library. This is also one among the initiative of the National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology from the Minister of Education. Then another interesting EPG Padashal. Already we started EPG Padashal. Under the EPG Padashal, there is a so many subject that whatever the content is made available. Then we call it as a digital content, and also we call it as a script. Probably these are all the subject list of subject is made available under the EPG Padashal. Just type it in the Google, go to the EPG Padashal. Probably directly take it to the website. Probably go to that each subject. Probably somebody interested for the architecture, somebody interested for the biotechnology, relevant subject, then already script is made available. This script can be referred by the, probably can circulate to the student. Probably they can using the reference material, or maybe as a teacher also probably can validation. Probably can look into that material. Probably can make the validation for the in the particular digital content or maybe digital script. Probably this is made available in the EPG Padashal. Under the EPG Padashal, you can download for all the content and as well as for the under the EPG Padashal. This is also one of the initiative of National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology. There's various subjects also made available, taking into consideration for the mass communication, management, mathematics, music, zoology. So many subjects are made available. Probably can whenever you free, probably just you can Google it, all these things. Probably can download, probably can share the link to your student. Probably they can download the content based on their respective subjects at whatever the company. Then another interesting, we call it as spoken tutorial. So this is not only for the teacher as well as for the student fraternity, then also it's more useful for the general public also. Under the spoken tutorial, they'll given for the different languages. Probably somebody want to taking for the any kind of new initiative. Probably somebody want to know for the what is the procedure for online banking. Just you can type it in the what is the procedure for online banking. Then also you can choose in the right side there is a different languages. Either you go for the various Kannada, English, whichever the language is made available. Based on the languages, they'll given for the what is the procedure need to be followed by the making for the online banking, something like that. Then also another interesting thing, probably various open source apps. Probably I am basically for urban and regional planning. I am more interested for the quantum GIS. Probably I need to learn for the quantum GIS. It's available in the open source software. Probably go to the type it in the quantum GIS. Probably then taking for the various languages. They'll given the procedure for how to install the that whatever the quantum GIS. Then also given for the how to that execute this program, then also how to get an output, all the procedure that has to be given as an instruction. This is something as a unique as well as for the National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology. Probably there is so many apps are made available. Probably just you can whenever you go to the spoken tutorial, probably you can check it in the various relevant subject or maybe whatever the thing that's available in the thing. So probably even they given for the audio video tutorial content, but they'll given the procedure for the audio video content, then also given what has to be done. This is something very unique under the National Mission on Education for Information and Communication Technology initiated by the Government of India. Then moving to the next important as a virtual labs. Under these virtual labs, exclusively for is a laboratory or maybe taken into consider the science student or maybe faculty, go to that virtual lab, he will get the all these virtual labs under the thing procedure for the whatever the taken laboratory procedure for the various exercises you are doing for in your practical examination or maybe practical assessment or whatever the component. Again, these under the virtual lab, they're also given for the whatever the suppose you're taking for the quantum chemistry lab or maybe molecular fluorescence spectroscopic labs. Whatever the labs also there, based on the lab, they'll given the procedure. What is the procedure we need to be followed? What is the norms and standard? What is an output? Then also given for the audio video demo. So this is very important as well as for the in the virtual lab. Any faculty were here for the teaching in the whatever the sciences or maybe taking into the engineering. Probably this is more useful for virtual lab. Probably can instruct your student, probably go to the virtual lab or maybe whenever you free, just you can Google it your virtual lab. Then also taken into consider for the relevant subject, what are the demos are made available, what is the procedure we need to be followed. Then also a lot of material, lot of content is made available under the virtual lab. Then also a lot of procedures was there. The only thing is only we need to should have a time to read all these component, then also see the procedure. Based on the procedure, then we decided for the whether how what extent can be used for this virtual lab. This is also one of the initiative under the National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology under the virtual lab. Then further recently this was initiated last 15 days only. They shared the link that is for the UGC e-resources. This is very very important. Whatever the courses available under the MOOCs, probably in the first case they given for the 27 MOOC courses in the 8 Indian languages, including Kannada also made available. Probably 27 MOOC courses go to the UGC e-resources. Based on the thing, 27 MOOC courses are made available for the 8 Indian languages, taking into consider. Even so you can get the Kannada, because taking for the academic rating, access to justice, artificial intelligence. See, these are all the some of the things made available under the UGC resources. Then also given for the non-technical MOOC courses, almost 135 PG courses, 243 EG courses also made available under the e-resource. So this is very useful for not only for the student, then also useful for the as a teacher. Probably we can need to take a demo of all these whatever the audio video content available under the UGC e-resources. Probably will help you for how to involve for as a teacher for developing the MOOC courses, how to enhancing our upgrading our ICT skill set as well as for the involving for the development of the MOOC courses or whatever the component. Then also in the earlier component we started discussing about the EPG Pathshala. Under the EPG Pathshala there is a 67 subjects were there in the EPG Pathshala. whatever the digital content prepared under the EPG Padsa, this digital content is made available under the as far as for these UGC resources. Probably in one shot you can get all these MOOC courses, 27 MOOC courses in the 8 languages. Then also taking for the 135 PG courses, 243 UG courses. Then also 67 EPG Pathshala digital content. These are all the material is made available. Probably anyone will share the link, all these various National Mission on Education for Information and Communication Technology, NMICT initiatives under the Ministry of Education. Based on this link, probably you can share it to your student. Probably they will make use of all these resources. Probably day to day, probably they might ask you for the you require some material, you require some digital content need to be shared. Probably some of the content relevant to their subject, probably that directly they can refer for the particular video content, audio video content, or particular script, or maybe particular digital content. These are all the some of the things were there. Probably you can later you can share it to your student, or maybe you can whenever you free just you can Google it for the UGC resources. So these are all the links were there, as well as for the Swayam Prabha, then also National Digital Library, EPG Partnership, then also given for the spoken tutorial, then also given for the as well as the virtual lab. Then also as far as for the Government of India under the Ministry of Education, they are given for the education in .gov.in. They are given for the what are the ICT initiatives. Probably there are a lot of things for there. Not only for these series, these are all the I have taken main initiative. Probably this is useful for both the student as well as for the teacher fraternity. But apart from that, so many other things are probably taking for your all well versed with the Vidwan, that probably you are uploading our all the profile of the faculty. Probably anybody want to accessing for the Vidwan, probably then they can see the which are all the faculty, whether what is their profile. Probably involving for the various committees, involving for the various your PhD reviewers, so many things. So these are all the some of the things already there. Probably just you can go to the UGC-Education.gov.in. You will get a lot of ICT initiative, not only for these, whatever the listed, whatever the component I have discussed here. Apart from that, so many other ICT initiatives were there under this link. Probably you can check it. Then under this recently initiated by the UGC-Resources.in, you will get all these MOOC courses. So far, whatever the MOOC courses developed by the under the University Grant Commission, as well as for the some of the coordinator, national coordinator. These courses is made available under the UGC resources. Probably can make use of these UGC resources. Then further understanding for the Swayam, because already aware of it, because we know clearly objectives, what is an objective, anyone, anywhere, anytime learning to at no cost. Then also equity and access to quality education. This is something already we have the some kind of a framework understanding for the thing. So massive open online courses is playing very important role for the not only for India, then entire globe, because already given there is a rapid increasing in enrollment of massive open online courses. Then also taking for the Swayam also, probably almost 3.47 crore students have already they enrolled for the Swayam course. This is something over there. Probably in the upcoming days, probably now January 2024, because in the earlier meeting they made all the vice chancellor it has to mandate. Then probably the January, end of January, each university need to be update for how many students have enrolled for the January 2024 as well as the 12th cycle is concerned. That is already instructed by the Joint Secretary of Ministry of Education, and also there is University Chairman of the University Grant Commission. Probably now they will make for the mandate, because under the National Education Policy also given for the more emphasis given for as far as understanding for the blended mode of learning. Blended mode of learning then also taken into consideration for the various online education is concerned. So that is there in the thing. Then again taking for the it's an implementation, because already we are aware of 9th July 2017 is the first thing. Then also later then subsequently various national coordinator implementing the thing. Then also we have the credit transfer framework, various regulation, because already we are aware of all these components. Then another interesting, because as a teacher finally we are linking with, because annual performance, because finally we are linking with because overall there in the race of the promotion, probably we need to linking with our career or the advancement scheme, or maybe various other promotion. Probably we have to gain some points, whatever the annual performance indicator. Based on the thing, you have to gain the points and other thing, because already 2018 regulation itself they added for the more weightages for the mark. Any course coordinator involving for the MOOC courses probably given for the 20 points. Then also any faculty is developing for the single mode, or maybe as whatever the delivering for the single model. Then so many other components for that. These are all the some of the things were there. Then also given for the eligibility criteria. Then also another interesting, you can do for the, instead of doing the physically for the respective HRDC center, probably you can do for the online FTP program, online MOOC course, probably any that is the same thing we're following for in the present. But in the earlier case also, they'll give us encouraging for, as a teacher can be joined for the online this FDP faculty development program or maybe improvement program, that will be equivalent to the thing. These are all the some of the things already they made it in the regulation. So this is again, as a teacher, probably any teacher is come forward for developing the MOOC courses, either maybe PG non-technical courses or maybe UG, whichever the courses. Usually, in our university, we have full-fledged Swayam digital learning monitoring cell. The full-fledged digital learning monitoring cell is only focusing for the PG non-technical courses. But then also we have the Education Multimedia Resource Center, that is for the EMMRC, that is again it is directly controlled by the CEC under the University Grant Commission. They are taking for the undergraduate program, whichever the undergraduate program under the Swayam, that will be developed through the, as well as for the CEC is concerned. Then entire process, they also interface for the MOOCs courses. They call it as an expression of interest. Some of the time they call for the expression of interest for the respective subject. At the time, each faculty need to be submit proposal. Then sometimes there is a not required for the expression of interest. Then anytime throughout the year that all the link is open, probably you can submit anytime. Then also you see the guidelines. These are all the guidelines already given. Go to that UGC MOOCs website. Just you can type it in the UGC MOOCs. Then go to the downloads. You will have the plenty of guidelines for the MOOCs, regulation, credit transfer. Then how to create the content creation. Then also created for the various awareness and workshop. Then each course coordinator, they have to create for the own dashboard. Then also login credential. Then you need to create for the what is the profile of the thing, registration details. Then also taking for the various other things. These are the some of the basic procedure need to be followed while prepare submitting the proposal. Usually, any faculty come forward for developing the MOOC courses, then just I can go to that Swayam expression of interest, or maybe if this Swayam expression of interest is be there for the entire year. You can submit the thing, probably you can read all these component, introduction, scope of work, eligibility also you can check it. Then also given for the guidelines, then also given for the submission proposal. Probably if you go to the Swayam UOA, that whatever the in the link, you will get the as a template. Under the template, only you have to fill the template for the various component, then submit. Then probably be required for the 5-minute introductory video related to the subject. Based on the thing, you can submit the proposal to the concerned national coordinator. Then again, the University Grant Commission as well as for the Ministry of Education, they'll making for the technical review of your proposal. Based on the thing, if the project is approved, then proposal is approved, they'll give for the 13.5 lakh for the development of the MOOC course. This is something validation for the thing. Probably whenever you free, probably you can just Google it for the under the Swayam expression of interest. Then these are all the life cycle of MOOC courses. So what is the first is course proposal and approval. That is as soon as teacher you are making for the course proposal, that need to be approved by the competent authority. That is for the technical committee of the respect to national coordinator as well as for the University Grant Commission and Ministry of Education. Then content development. That is again, as soon as your project is approved, then we need to be followed for the how to develop the content. Then also taking for the repurpose if required. This is something because any faculty involved for this creating for the digital content, whichever the subject made available under the EPG partial. Probably we have 67 subject under the EPG partial. This content can be reproduced in the audio video content. That's why they call it as a repurpose. There's some of the attempt also made. Then you need to be take consent from university for credit transfer, because whichever the subject you are offering, you decide which subject you are going to, what is the title of the subject, what is the that unit of your entire subject, then what is the modality of the mode of examination, all the thing. So based on the thing, then again you need to get the consent from the university. Probably whichever the subject is running under the Swayam platform, the credit need to be transferred. There may be credit need to be earned for the respective student. This is again you need to take the consent from the respective university. Then also course announcement and content uploading. So as soon as your course is approved, then your content is produced, then automatically that way again you will taking for the national coordinator, they are going to announcing the these are all the courses is made available for the particular cycle. Based on the cycle, then again they're taking for subsequently they're uploading the content, because already given if you're taking for the 40 hours or maybe 4 credit courses you have devised based on the 40 hours. Out of 40 hours, 20 hours is given for the exclusively for the 50% is the audio video content. Rest 20% is given for the rest the 3 quadrant, either taken into consider e-resources or taken into consider the various linking of the various e-resources, or maybe taken into consider for the assessment. These are all the three quadrant 50% weightage is given. Based on the thing, then again 50% of the video content, then again that ready for uploading, because already given this entire 4 credit that taking for the 40 hours, it has to be in the duration of 12 to 15 weeks. That whatever the minimum 12 weeks, maximum 15 weeks, that is for the already there the this schedule, that whatever the duration is fixed by the University Grant Commission as well as for the ACT as per the norms is concerned. Then as soon as your course announcement, then automatically it's available in the portal, because already given as a platform. Swayam is the platform, MOOC is the courses. So Swayam, whatever the thing under the Swayam platform, that is for the indigenous built Swayam platform, as per the all the MOOC courses, the course announcement is made available under the thing. Then based on that, subsequently we need to be uploading the content, whatever the content is there. Then based on the content, then you are offering for the student enrollment and course delivery, because very important. As soon as announcement is there, then again student also waiting for enrollment. Even the earlier cases, whichever the courses is made available in the Swayam platform in the first cycle, then taken into consider for the how many students have enrolled. Then also given for some slab, if the take particular course is less than 500 students have enrolled, probably that subject is not to be offered or something like this. These are all some of the mandate also made in the earlier cases. Now a lot of flexibility is given in the present context. Probably once again you look into the Swayam gov.in, probably you will know which are the subject is made available, what are the content, how many students, each subject, the content already they are showing for the how many students are getting enrollment, all the details. Then student activity and interact with the student through discussion forum and chat. This is something for there. Then proctored examination, again while submitting the proposal, then we are deciding for whether you want to make for the pen paper, whether you want to make for the CBT, that whatever the thing. We now under the National Testing Agency, they'll given for the two terminology we are using. One is the CBT, the other one is called as hybrid mode. When you're taking for the CBT, that entire thing is on online, that is for the MCQ type the computer based test. Then when come to the hybrid model, then given for this pen paper, that also proctored examination, you need to use for the pen paper, that is the thing. Finally, after appearing this examination conducted by the National Testing Agency, finally credit transfer from the host institution. So usually they will NTA, they'll issue the certificate. Based on the certificate, probably you take consolidated all the certificates, probably then whatever the credit they have, that can be incorporated is a mark sheet. That is again that will take care of the concerned university or maybe concerned institute for mobility of these credit is. These are all the life cycle of the MOOC courses. Then making hosting of MOOC courses, because already given identify course coordinator, host institute. These are all the some of the things already you are familiar with the thing. Then how to identify the content writer, reviewers, because already given you need to create your own team. Then based on the own team, probably as a course coordinator, probably 30% of the content you can deliver, 70% of the content probably you can take into consideration for the sharing with your other. You can pull the expertise from the different institute or maybe different organization. Then you can make into create your own team. Then other thing is already repeatedly mentioning, there is a budgetary provision, because out of 13.5 lakh, probably 9 lakh is directly earmarked for the creating the content under the multimedia team. So taking for their editing, animation, then also delivering for the audio video content, all the components were made in the under the 9 lakh. This is again you need to approach for the concerned in your university or maybe in your multimedia resource center is there. Otherwise, there is also already there is an empanel by the Minister of Education for these are all the agencies empaneled by the Minister of Education for the development of the MOOC course. Those people will come and recording your whatever the video and audio content, then also editing whatever the component. The finally, if the content is ready, somebody has to make the review. So whatever the content, then again we require for the subject expert, that also budgeted. Probably I am delivering for the MOOC courses, somebody has to expert in the MOOC, they will see for the what is the content I have delivered for the MOOC courses. So something like that. Then also taking for somebody with the technical reviewer, technically whether that whatever the animation they use, multimedia they use, whatever the technicality that somebody will review. So finally, review process, all these components, finally that is made available for this subject is made available for under the Swayam platform. That's why we require as a teacher involving for the developing the MOOC courses, they create your own team. Based on the own team, you decide for the whatever the content need to be delivered, all these components. Then these are all the developing the MOOC courses, because already given for the 4 credit, again 40 hours, content to be spread over 15 weeks, because already given minimum 12 weeks, maximum 15 weeks. That is for the 4 credit, you should have 40 hours. Then also given that all audio video content, it has to be video duration of the entire course to be about 20 hours. Out of 40 hours, then audio video content should be there the 20 hours. Then also other component, quadrant 2, 3, 4, they given for the assignment, self-assessment questions, discussion forum, quizzes, activities, reference. These are all the some of the mandate template is given. Based on the thing, you take a call as a course coordinator. You decide what are the how many assignment we need to be given, how many self-assessment questions need to be given, how many discussion forum need to be conducted. That has to be as a subject expert, as a course coordinator. You deciding for all these component for the developing the MOOC courses. These are all the some of the component. Then structure of the MOOC courses, because already given as a course introductory video should be given 5-minute duration. The course what is the course objectives, what are the description of the course, what are the structure of the course, and brief about the course content. Then also curriculum, the prerequisite learning outcomes of the course. These are all the some of the as a mandate they'll given for the structure of MOOC courses as a course introductory video. Then also taking for the week introductory video, we need to be given 1 to 2 minutes video cover. This is after that whatever the subject is approved, then also you started for the developing the MOOC courses. Then you need to be given for the week introductory each week, taking for the 12 to 15 week, whatever the week you decided. Then 1 to 2 minutes video covers with week wise description, brief content, activities to be undertaken in the week. That all the things need to be there in the thing. Then also taking for the in the week content, then also given text, and then also videos, self-assessment questions. Then what are the activities you are going to be handling, discussion forum reference. These are all the things for that. Then also taking for the week sum of videos, because each week we need to be given 1 to 2 minutes summing of video covering for the content taught in that week or something like this. These are all the some of the things for the as a structure of new courses. Then also taking for the quizzes and assignment. This is 2 to 3 in a course. Then also making for the assessment plan, because already given assessment plan, grading scheme, allocation of marks. This is again after National Testing Agency was established. They made for mandate for entire country. They aim for uniformity for mode of examination. They'll given for 70 marks for the whatever the external examination, 30 marks for the internal assessment. 30 marks internal assessment that will decided by the course coordinator for the various either given for the assignment or maybe quizzes. That has to be decided by the course coordinator. But 70% of the examination conducted by the National Testing Agency. Again, this mode of examination decided by the course coordinator whether you want to make for the CBT examination or maybe hybrid model. These are all the some of the things for the as an assessment plan for the structure of more courses. Then finally, what is an expectation from new courses coordinators? That whatever the thing, prepare 1 week course content. Then also that has to be there, has to be uploaded in the UGC. Then given as soon as your proposal is approved, 1.3 already given for the 10% of the 13.5 lakh they released. Then also taken into consideration for the thing every that whatever cycle also already decided. These are the some of the things. I will not go over detailing because already there in the thing. Probably can read it later. I know faculty involving for the developing the MOOC courses. Then developing the MOOC courses, just I'll share one proposal probably that will help you for as a teacher. Probably anybody interested for the developing the MOOC courses. Just a minute. Yes, my screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir,
This is the proposal template because
yes, sir.
if you go to the infliminate, whatever the infliminate expression of interest, there you will get the word format template. You download the template, just fill in the template for what has to be done. They'll ask you for all the credential of the particular that course coordinator taking for their contact email ID, then where you are working, then also given for the what is the experience of the thing, research experience, that all the thing. Then after that, you need to be given for the details of project developing for the content, who is taking it under the NMICT, then whether you need to be that project is developed by the EMMRC or maybe whatever the other thing that has to be decided. Then you need to be taking for the which institute that course details. Then we need to be given for the what is the name of the course. This is important. You decide for the which is the name of the course. Before taking for the title of your course, probably you can spend little time in the website of Swayam, swayam.gov.in. Probably will come to know which are all the courses already available in the Swayam portal, because already given more than 10,000 odd number of courses is made available from 2017 to till date. Based on the 10,000 courses, whichever the title you decided, because it already is available, probably your proposal is not approved by the University Grant Commission or maybe respective national coordinator. Probably you check with the which are all the subject already available, then see the content. Sometimes techniques in the microbiology, the content will be differ. So something like that, probably that has to be decided. Then also subject name, then also medium of instruction, then also taking for the funded university, what are 12B of UGC. Then again already given, this course is again you are offering through the hardcore or maybe soft core or maybe elective. This is again given elective. Then also 4 credit, then also course duration is 15 weeks, that whatever the thing. Then each courses you should have what is the course objective that need to be written. Then also given for the what are the course outline, the taking into consider for the which are all the course outline need to be followed. Then also course curriculum, that what are the course curriculum content of the course divided into whatever the chapters, whatever the content need to be there. Then prerequisite, what is an eligibility criteria, overall eligible for the enrolling for the particular courses, then also given for the basic degree, that eligibility criteria. Then finally, learning outcome. After studying for this particular course, then what is the learning outcome they will carry forward for this particular subject. Then also given for the 5 minutes introductory video. At the time of proposal, probably you can approach for the concerned EMMRC center. Probably you can come to our Swayam digital learning monitoring cell. We'll assist you for preparing for the 5-minute introductory video for the submitting the proposal. The same proposal that has to be created through the YouTube that can be uploaded. Then this is evaluation method in the earlier cases. Now that entire evaluation methodology is followed by the national level. That is for the 70-30. 70% is the national, 30% is the internal assessment. This is again there in the thing. Under the course content, they'll given for the each model, starting from the 1 to 15 model, they'll given for the what is the name of the model. Then also who is the content writer, who is the video presenter, who is the content reviewer, the technical. This is a mandate. We need to be followed for the format of the proposal. As far as I think content writer, somebody writing the content, particular aspect is concerned. Some faculty will be delivering for the video presentation as far as per the thing. Then content reviewer, somebody is review the content, whatever the video content is, video audio content is delivered. Then again, you need to be content reviewer is the subject expert. Then finally also technical review, the overall thing, technical review, whether the whatever the animation they've done, multimedia they've done, whether properly that taking into consider the visibility, there's so many resolution, so many components, there is a technical review. So like that, each module they'll given for the various component. So these almost these 15 that whatever the weeks, then given for the 3 to 4 module in a weeks, taking into consider almost they have done it for 32 as well as for the module for the entire courses. Based on the 32 model, then given for the course scheduling is given the thing first week, what is the model you are going to be run it in the to be covered under the particular platform as a Swayam platform. Then given for the what are the thing other you want to follow for the nature of work remark, then only you are taking for the video text discussion forum. That all the things were there for the whatever the 15 weeks were there. These 15-week detailing that need to be there in the proposal. Then after that you decide for the examination pen paper, whatever the thing. Then you submit the. This is hardly 3 to 4 pages template were there. Based on the template, you feel that all the information. Then you before taking this template, probably you decide for the what is the title of the subject you are going to be offering under the MOOCs. Then also given there is a demand driven, because already taken into consider that there is so many courses is made available in the Swayam platform. Some of the courses is not having for so much demand in the present context. Probably you look into that category, probably you decide for the which are all the courses is having for the more market driven and also demand driven. Probably that is an advantage for the student as well as for then also you'll get for the more recognition for the particular courses. One of the interesting thing in the last cycle, there is a subject called as research communication and technology. This is a subject introduced by Bangalore University professor. So almost 12,000 students were enrolled for the e-cycle. So this is probably that's also one of the interesting thing is introduced for the research communication and technology. Under the research communication technology, more than 11,000 students have enrolled for the particular courses. So this is again it's a very important. They given for the various research communication tools, techniques, and research procedure that all the components were added in the thing. This is not only for the particular discipline. You're taking for the all the social sciences or maybe management or maybe technical. That all the ingredient of things were there in the under the research communication technology. Probably that kind of courses probably there for the more validation for the thing. Probably this is as a proposal for any teacher is involving for the developing the more courses. Just we'll go back to the earlier presentation. Then as a teacher, we need to be followed some kind of basics. Now my slide is visible. Yes, madam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. E-content and process of e-content development. Any digital media design for display of
Yes, sir.
something. Then also taking for the principal investigator, we call it as subject matter experts. Then also we need to be, because already these are all the some of the basics. Then usually as a teacher, whenever you're developing some kind of that audio video content, then we call it a presentation script. We need to be prepare the script, then you can give on to the concerned technical multimedia team. Usually already given for the, if any teacher developing the MOOC courses, probably delivering the one model for the 25 to 30 minutes, probably should have minimum 3000 words. Then that is a mandate for the script. That script has to be prepared, then you can deliver the thing. Then also taking for the various these are all the formal introduction, summary of the lecture, main content, segment, recap, formal. These are all the some of the very preliminary component. Probably you're all well versed with all these component. I will not go detail. So another important, presentation before camera, because very important. Probably the teleprompter, it is a device used for the project speaker's script onto a transparent panel. So this is teleprompter will help you for under the thing. Probably whatever the PPT you prepared, whatever the script, digital script you have made, that can be, it's made available in the screen, but it's not visible in the camera. Probably while reading these things, probably the teleprompter will help you. Probably that's why, probably you can see for the various now that see the various in the political domain, they're making the addressing for the various mass gathering or whatever the thing. There's also a lot of digital whatever these teleprompter they're using. Under the teleprompter, they can use the all the script is made available. In the newsreader also they're using for the teleprompter. So based on the teleprompter, they can read it. So same kind of thing available in the each education multimedia resource center, or maybe wherever you are involving for the developing for the MOOC courses. The teleprompter also will help you for the teacher for the facilitating for whatever the script, whatever the PPT you have prepared, that can be, you can see and you can read it in the before presentation before camera. That is also one of the thing. Then speed of the delivery 35 to 40 words per minute. So this is I think you need to be practiced. I don't know, probably even so many times they made me, so they were the whatever the delivery thing is little fast. Probably there is also something you are all involved for various these faculty improvement program or induction program. They will conduct for the micro teaching. The micro teaching assessment, they will given for the, they will take the delivery of 3 minutes of your lecture component. Then they'll decide for the what are the words you have there in the thing, what is that. So something like that. While presenting before the camera, probably you stick on to the 35 to 40 words per minute. You need to read out all the comma, full stop. So this is something because anyhow, if the course is approved by the UGC, probably they will conduct the workshop. Probably in the Education Multimedia Resource Center, conduct the workshop. Then also given for the instruction what has to be done. Then intonation and voice modeling. This is also very important. Rising and falling of the sounds of the voice, because finally the audience has to listen for the whatever their voices for their voice modulation also playing very important role. That also some of the component you need to be there. Then other academic input, objectives, probably 50 to 75 words bulleted form of objective of the courses need to be written. Then also given for the summary of the script, that is for the 50 to 75 words of the in one or two para, that is for the is a summary of the script, what is the script. Then also text, entire presentation script need to be there. Then also usually they'll ask you for 15 questions FAQ for that, for the frequent asked questions and answers. Then also usually we follow one case study, one complete case study need to be given. Then assignment for 5 questions covering the entire script from the related topics. Then quizzes 15 questions with 4 options and the right answer to be shown in the subtitle. These are all some of the things. Then also given for the links and bibliography. This given for the links and bibliography. Then also you need to share for URL of the website. Then also given for the glossary, that whatever the difficult words in the thing. These are all some of the other academic input they can share for the as well as for the thing. Looking for all these components, because we started information and communication technology in higher education. How this information technology, communication technology playing very important role in the higher education. Then also started discussing for the various initiatives, because one of the initiative for the National Mission on Education through Information and Communication Technology, they made a lot of attempt for various ICT initiative. But the only thing, as a teacher, as a student fraternity, we need to be access the resources, make use of these resources for the various day-to-day operation, day-to-day teaching, day-to-day research or something like that. Because another side we are taking for the, there is so many issues and challenges. One is insufficient fund, because very important. taking for the thing, because we need to be so much money, we need to pay for the hardware or software, because that is for the as a constraints, or you taking into account limitation as a taking into consideration introducing for the ICT and other thing. Challenges of language and content. This is something very difficult. Probably taking for the various apps are made available. It's in the English. Probably in the regional language is thing, that is also challenges for this. Some of the content, some of the apps are developed in the under the ICT. That is also the lack of trained teacher. Probably I will not fully agree for the lack of trained teacher. Probably for some rural area. Probably there is also because already given internet is a tool for ICT, because if the internet connection is there, then what is the scope of the ICT or something like that? Because that's why we require ICT in the rural area. Also, there is also lack of not yet skill set because of various reasons. Then also these ICT become increasingly integrated into education, educational manager, decision makers, plan for technology, true cost of the ICT, selecting one technical solution for another, lack of focus on education objective. These are all the so many issues, are maybe called as constraints, or maybe called as a limitation that is there in the thing. When come to the challenges, because ICT is useful in education for digital literacy, because one of the interesting component already given, we are taking for the, we are in the digital India. Then also given for the more emphasis is given for the digital literacy. Then also given for the more emphasis under the higher education as well as for the NEP 2020. They'll given for the blended mode of learning. Then again you are taken into consideration, you need to be used for various online education system. Then also taken into consideration hybrid model. So many things they are coming up. Then also probably you're all well versed with the thing. Probably the University Grant Commission, they'll introduce for the dual degree at a time. They can do for the dual mode of degree at a time. So this is probably some student, the entire degree will done it in the online. Then also then some courses are in the regular form. So these are all the some of the things. Probably there's a challenges. Probably ICT also playing very important role in the digital literacy. Then budget limitation. Then again this is challenges. Again so much money is involved for taking for creating the hardware, software. Then also thing. Then also we require lack of professional training, because so many things were there. Probably I think you're all teachers, you're all involved for the UCMS or whatever the thing. Probably there's a lot of hiccups were there for initially, but now somewhat is managed for the uploading your whatever the details, whatever the content. This is something we required for the lack of professional training. Poor network infrastructure. This is again because entire our ICT is mainly it's driven through the internet, because internet also playing very important. Network is playing, the network infrastructure is very important. System in place to utilize technology in curriculum, for example, Swayam, virtual lab, distance, online mode, etc. So this is more useful. As a teacher, probably we have a lot of initiative under the Minister of Education. Probably this initiative will help you for enhancing our knowledge. Then also at least you can, I can showcase our, because these are all the some of the information communication tool already is made available in the particular in the digital content or maybe digital repository. Probably you can make use of the student. Probably they'll also very happily accessing for these resources, these content, for the whichever the content you are sharing in the link or whatever the thing. That's for the Swayam Prabha, virtual labs, distance online mode. This is also some of the things for there. Because the entire thing, because already given George Cursor is given one of the industries and innovators mindset. They given technology will never replace great teacher, but technology in the hands of the great teacher is transformational. So this is a slogan. Probably you can proud, we can keep it in mind, because technology also playing very important role. Finally, probably again it's controlled by the teacher. This is something very important. Probably if they're not having for the full fledged with the technology or maybe ICT, probably we call it as an illiterate for the digital literacy or something like that. So that's why we need to focus on ICT, information communication technology and other components. These are all the some of the content are there. Probably I'll share. Then taking for the AirPit courses, because you're all well versed with annual refresher program in teachers. This is introduced in 2019. Almost 72 courses were introduced under the AirPit program. Out of 72 courses, probably I think so many teachers have enrolled for this AirPit program. Probably in the at the time, the first time they introduced for the National Testing Agency for conducting the examination of this AirPit program. Only 5,000 teachers were appeared for the this whatever the online AirPit program for appearing the National Testing Agency examination. You guess what is the percentage of pass? Only 2 to 3% have passed for this ARPIT program. So that's why at the time probably that Minister of Education, that's for the Minister of Immersive Development, Javadkar he was mentioning the teacher itself is failed for the MOOC courses, because only 2% is the thing, because not in the thing Only thing, we don't have a time, because as soon as you are enrolling the courses, we should have a time to view the video content. We should have a time to submit the assignment for the whatever the timeline. These are the so many things, because we are lying with various academic work, then very difficult to cope up with the things. So these are the some of the constraints were there. Then later they introduced for the various faculty development program, faculty improvement program made available in the AACT platform, as well as for the Swayam platform, and through the AACT, as well as for the NPTEL. Then also NITA. Probably you can have the thing. Probably in the first time only they introduced for the ARPIT program in 2019. Then after that they not introduced for the consolidated annual refresher program the teachers. But subsequently that each national coordinator they're offering for the various these faculty development program, faculty improvement programs in the various things. Again, that's available, made available in the Swayam program. These are all some of the things were there. So based on the thing, the ICT also playing very, very important role for in higher education. Now still have another 10 minutes time. Probably we can have a discussion with in the earlier session, then also presentation. First of all, I'll thank you all given patiently listening my presentation. Now we'll open for any doubts, any clarification. We can have a discussion. Yes, sir. You can ask for the first session if there are any doubts, anything you listed. Even the second session also, whatever the component you listed, probably you can ask. You can have the clarification. Whatever. Yes, ma'am.
ಸರ್ ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಸರ್.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ಸರ್.
ಸರ್ ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಬಸವರಾಜ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ.
Yes,
ಈಗ
sir.
ನಾವು ಇದು ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಇದನ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಶನ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ದು ಕೆಲವೊಮ್ಮೆ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳು ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತವೆ ಸರ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ನೀವೇನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಮಾಹಿತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಮೂಲಕನೇ ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಡೆವಲಪರ್ಸ್ ಈ ತರ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಮಾಡರೇಟರ್ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಟ್ರೈನಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ಸಿ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್. ಸರ್ ಈಗ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ, ಈಗ ಒಂದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಯು ಸಬ್ಮಿಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಪ್ರಪೋಸಲ್, if your proposal is approved, proposal ge only we required for the 5-minute introductory video. Yes. After that your proposal is approved, concerned education multimedia resource center they will conduct the intensive training, 3 days training kotte nimge, and nimge camera munde nilsi they will conduct for the so many series of your content need to be delivered. Then also they will see the corrections, additions ella alle heltare. So then probably if the project is approved, then probably they will take for the demo classes also will be there. So you will get lot of this exposure in front of the camera. Then also after you are recording, then also they show it where you need to make validation, where you need to correct it. That all the training will be there, sir. But this is for the general understanding. But if your proposal is approved, again they will conduct for the intensive training for the course coordinator.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I thought of you have more time to need to discuss, because lot of content we discuss in the earlier session and also present session. At least 10 to 15 minutes probably you should have a time to discuss any clarification, any doubts, any validation to the thing. Yes, sir. So no doubt.
Sir, one doubt.
Recording stop. Okay.
Sir?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam. 1 minute.
Sir, suppose we are chosen by Swayam for developing content.
Okay.
Do they give any exemption in our workload, or we should do